This is TechnoNova is AgroMitra. AgroMitra is a smart irrigation app for Indian farmers. AgroMitra leverages IoT technologies for providing precise and efficient irrigation solutions. Next, we are going to see the flow diagram of AgroMitra.
So as you guys can see, this is the flow diagram of AgroMitra. So initially the login will be done based on the details provided during the sign up. And then here for calculating how much water is required for irrigating the crop, we are taking some inputs. We are going to check what inputs we are taking and why we are taking them. Initially, the farmer is going to provide the crop name and the area and also the stage of the crop, because each stage requires different amounts of water. So depending on the stage of the crop, you can calculate what amount of water it requires. And next input is we are going to take from the soil moisture sensor, which is we have kept in our field. From there, we are going to check the moisture level of the soil, and we are going to take it as another input. So, and then the third input is the weather information from the nearby weather station. Based on the location provided by the farmer, we are going to check which one is the nearby weather station, and we are going to take the real-time weather information from them. Based on these three inputs, we are going to calculate what is the amount of water required for that particular crop. If in this weather station, if it is there like it is going to rain today, then what we are going to do is we are going to do effective water calculation. That is, if for example we need to irrigate 160 liters for example today, and if it is going to rain in the evening, and maybe like 30 liters of water is going to be irrigated by then, so this effective water calculation will give you this 30 liters calculation. That is, this amount of water is going to be irrigated by rain. So it is going to subtract from this irrigation amount 160 liters, and it is going to give irrigate for 130 liters now. So later rain will be irrigating the rest of the amount. So this is the effective rainwater calculation. So using the ML model, we are going to do this particular calculation. After doing this entire calculation, we are going to provide the optimum water required for the irrigation. Then the farmer can start the irrigation. Once he can start the irrigation by clicking irrigate, then the irrigation will be start. After that amount of water is flown, that is if it is 160 liters, we are going to use a flow sensor, and that flow sensor will check the water amount. After it reaches that particular amount, by using the controller, we are going to stop the flow of the water. If in case in between, if there is a power cut, then alert message will be sent to the farmer. So this is the particular flowchart. If it is a power cut, then it will be sent to the farmer. And then we have other few key features in our particular app. That is a chatbot system. Chatbot system is like the farmer can ask any questions in the chatbot, and it is going to provide the information. That is the chatbot system. And then next one is the uh, notification system. That is based on the location. If there are nearby agriculture information, we are going to provide that information to the farmer as notifications. And the main key feature of our particular app is all this app is in 22 regional languages of India. That is in the local languages like Hindi, Telugu, Tamil, and then Marathi, all these particular languages, so that farmers, if they are literate in their particular language, that is sufficient. And all the designs we're using in this particular app, that is the UI UX, are more easy to understand for the farmers. Those two are the key features we are using in the perspective of the farmers. And this chatbot is also going to give the text in the local language, that is going to give reply in the local language, and it is going to take input through the voice. Even this notification system also, it is going to give the notification, that is the information, in the local language of the farmer. So this is the flow diagram of irrigation system, that is AgroMitra. So now let us understand the Figma design of AgroMitra. It will provide more clarity about the flowchart that we have discussed before. So initially it is sign up process and then select language. As I already mentioned, AgroMitra is there in 22 regional languages so that farmers can easily use it because they don't know the language of English and they're not native English speakers, right? So they can use it in their own local language. As we see, we have Tamil, Hindi, and a lot more of languages. For now, we have just made this design. So when we just go and click on next, we are going to include all these details, and then next, finish, and then you can log in. From here, the farmer is going to use the app, right? So in the dashboard, as you can see here, we'll be providing for each crop how much of irrigation is done. Here we have paddy, 150 liters need to be irrigated for today, and we have irrigated 126 liters, and the irrigation process is going on. So still the 24 liters needs to be irrigated. So this is showing the progress, like the thing of irrigation here. And then down we have a graph. This shows the soil moisture level of that particular crop. For paddy, what is the soil moisture level? So the green line is the optimum level of soil moisture for that particular crop, and it shows whether it is under irrigated or over irrigated. It provides a knowledge to the farmer without actually knowing much about it. The green line shows if the graph is under, it is under irrigated. If it is above, it is over irrigated. It provides a little knowledge to the farmer about his own field. So for calculating water footprint, we have to enter the area of the land and units, and then here soil moisture will be analyzed directly. There is no need to enter this particular input. If you just click analyze, it will be taken from the soil moisture sensor, and then enter the soil type, then click next, then crop type, or you can use the crop image by using the Google Lens. You can upload, and then you have to include the crop stage, because different, as I said, different crop stages require different amount of water. Next, click on calculate. Here it will provide the amount of water needs to be irrigated. So if you just go to the dashboard, it's done. If you want to irrigate your crop now, then you have to click on irrigate, then connect pump one. So based on, like, if you're using a paddy field, you know which pump you have connected there, right? The farmer knows which pump is connected. So connect to pump one, and pump one is on now. So pump one is on. If you have new pumps and you have other fields, other crops, you can always add the new pumps to your app, and you can actually connect those pumps with this app. So this is how we are going to calculate the water footprint required, that is the irrigation of water required, and we are going to irrigate. And here, as I said, the optimum level shows the farmer when he should irrigate. If it is below the optimum level, he gets this instant thing like he needs to irrigate the crop. And then next we have this analysis where it shows how much amount of water each pump has used, the pump one and then pump two, like that. So all this analysis will be shown. Then we have the chatbot. Here the chatbot, we can ask questions by using the voice, or else we can actually text, so it will give the answers in the local languages. Next we have this notification system, where these notifications, as I said, if the power is cut, if the pump is on, off, or it is automatically off, it is manually off by the farmer, this is going to show. As you can see here, every notification is in different color. So the yellow that represents, it is the power cut, green represents the irrigation has started, red represents you have stopped the irrigation, and blue represents completion of the irrigation and the pump is off. So this color coding theme is going to make the farmer to understand easily about what the notification is about. There is no necessary for him to really read and understand it. Next, the social thing we have here, as I said, the news articles in their own local language will be provided in the social. So this is all about the AgroMitra app, and this is how the water
Coming to the technology stack, in the software for the programming language, we use Python in the backend and JavaScript at the front end. And when it comes to the frameworks, for the backend we use Django, and for the front end we use React Native. And for the visualizations of charts, we use the Matplotlib. And then when it comes to the hardware, we use microcontroller, that is ESP32, and we use soil moisture sensors and a water flow sensor, as well as the water controller, that is water flow controller. And then next we use the machine learning algorithms for the calculation and stuff. Thank you.